see if the '80s really impressive showing continues. So far, far and away, the '50s are the greatest decade in film history. We'll see how the '80s does when they roll around. But man, this is something. Arms and the Man. What? Attack of the 50-Foot Woman. We all know that poster, but I don't think the movie itself is considered a must see. I think we mostly know that poster because of, isn't it? Is it some show? I mean, I know it was mentioned inside of Mad About You, but I don't know if it. I feel like it was in the background of something else. The Blob. It's it's hokey, but it is definitely a movie you should see at some point in your life. The original one. I mean, I believe the new one is as well, but the original is. It definitely goes into so bad it's good territory. Cry terror in a train tunnel. Okay. Damn Yankees. Is that a musical? I think it's a musical. Yeah, that's a musical. Dracula starring Christopher Lee. I just have to spread the word. You can listen to Dracula read on audiobook on Spotify. It's just on there, and it's read by Christopher Lee. And Christopher Lee reading Dracula is as wonderful as you think it will be. Right, the original The Fly. That one is a must see as well. Now we're getting into the '50s stereotype of just B horror movies. The Geisha Boy, starring Jerry Lewis. Oh man, that doesn't look like it's aged well. Gigi. I don't think so. I'll be willing to update this count if I'm wrong and you all tell me I'm wrong. Hidden Forest. Fortress. Okay, so I know that this one is related to Star Wars barely. Just it's more of a narrative device that George Lucas decided was really cool and to employ. But I don't think Hidden Fortress itself is considered a must-see movie. I think if you are going to really get into Akira Kurosawa, then you should definitely see it. But as far as just the movie itself, I don't think, as far as just a regular person, I don't think that you are required to see Hidden Fortress. Robert Mitchum was in The Hunters and Night of the Hunter. I wonder if he was a good guy in that one. I don't know. The Idiot. In the money. Ooh, The End of the Sixth Happiness. That one is a must-see. It is a drama that will have you laughing and crying, and it is so good. It, the Terror from Beyond Space. Having the Terrible Part 2. Did we miss Part 1? Mr. Raw, the law is the law. Left-handed gun, the light in the forest. The long hot summer. And the lovers. Machine Gun Kelly, what the heck? Magician. Oh, 1958 is not having a great showing. Ooh, another Les Miserables. Doing kind of quick. Okay, No Time for Sergeants. That's a must-see comedy. It's really funny if you have not seen it before. Andy Griffith played. Oh, he's in 2 movies. Wow, in the same year. He plays a much more simple character than you're used to if you grew up on the Andy Griffith Show. The Queen of all of it. The Reluctant Debutante. That sounds familiar. I don't know why though. Rickshaw Man. Rock My Baby. Saddle the Wind. Sada. Separate Tables. The Seventh Voyage of Sinbad. The Sign of Zorro. South Pacific. Again, I don't like it, but it's on people's lists. so I'm going to count it. Tale of Two Cities. I don't think there's a definitive version of Tale of Two Cities. I don't think there's that many versions. I know there's like a handful, but yeah, so far 58. No, it's not the weakest. 52 is still the weakest if this continues. Now, Vertigo. Yeah, film nerds love Vertigo. I don't. I didn't care for it, but it's Helen Harrigard. All right, so that closes out 1958 with just 6, which only feels low because of the last 5 years that we had were all dynamite. All right, let's see how the decade closes out with 1959.